In this video, I just want to talk a little bit about what happens when we fight our dominant function within the Myers-Briggs MBTI code. What's up, legend? It's Sherman here from Geek Psychology, helping you find your true character and level it up so you can play life better. So I was talking to a friend, an INFJ friend recently, and he was saying that, he's just not feeling motivated to do stuff, and he's kind of like just bummed and down on himself. Same with an ESTP friend as well. He was kind of in the same mode. And I'm not talking about specifically their cognitive functions working together in this way, but they both, as well as I have in the past, were struggling with not doing things with their dominant function, with their hero. So I'll talk more about some techniques and tips for each of the types to kind of refuel, re-energize yourself. But I just want to make sure that you know how important it is to charge yourself up through your hero, through your dominant function. If you're not doing the things that you need to do specifically to energize yourself, then your life is going to be exhausting. You're going to feel depressed. You're going to feel like you don't have the motivation or the drive or the brain power, whatever it is, to do the things that you need to do. And it's not just, like, a lot of people think that, well, extroverts just need to do stuff with people and introverts just need to do like alone time. And it's not really that. You need to do the specific things based on your personality type in order to charge yourself. So whatever your personality type is, I've noticed this as like a common theme from the people that call me and talk to me, is like, when you're depressed, you're likely not doing stuff with your dominant function. And sometimes it's more difficult, right? Some, environmental situations or the current state of the world, whatever, family situations, could be personal drives, like you just really got to like focus in and study this thing for your test or whatever it is. Sometimes life kind of pulls you away from your dominant function. And yet you need to do it. You need to create time for that. And if you can't create time for that, then you're just running on fumes. You're going to be constantly drained and just I need to get through. I just need a little bit more and then I'll be done. But really, like, you need to create distinctions in your time and give yourself more time to do the things that are going to fuel you and energize you. Because by doing that, then you're able to build up that energy again, and you're able to go stronger and better into the thing that you need to do in terms of, whatever that task is or the obligation or whatever it is, right? You can't get far if your gas tank is running on fumes. You got to work on the things that are important to you. If you're just running low on mana all the time, or you have no focus or whatever, resource it is, then you're not going to be able to, to get to that end game. So let's say you're an IFP. Okay, so you're using introverted feeling. This is the resonating empath. So let's think of your resource as resonating or resonance. Right? If you're not doing stuff that resonates with you as a person, your identity, you're not figuring that stuff out, then you're not charging yourself, right? If you're an ITP, okay, the analyzing adept, you need to be analyzing things. You need to be gaining information and sorting out how the world works. If you're an ISJ, for example, introverted sensing is your dominant function. Your hero is this stabilizing guardian character. So you need to be checking in with your past, reviewing, recalling, because that's the most stable information because you've experienced it firsthand, and then comparing it to your life right now and learning from it, implementing that stuff. And let's say you're an INJ, you're using the visioning mystic. Well, you need to be creating this vision. You need to be shifting perspectives, looking at, how different parts or different aspects would be assessing the problem. You need to give you some time to meditate, or shut off the lights and just lay in your bed and stare at the ceiling, or whatever it is, to give your mind the time to sync up those patterns and synthesize that stuff. And let's talk about the extroverts. Let's say you're an ESTP, you're using the engaging adventurer. So you need to be engaging in the world, in your body, in your senses. You need to do some kinesthetic stuff. Even if it's baking a cake or whatever it is, you gotta do something with your body, right? If you're an ENP, then you're using the innovating explorer. So you need to be playing with ideas and taking things from different aspects, different areas, and meshing them together and seeing what comes out. And you got to play with those springboards. If you're not giving yourself time to just like generate this idea battery of information, then you're going to be actually more exhausted probably, and you're not going to be able to do the things that you need to do. If you're an ETJ, then you need to be doing the strategizing commander stuff. You need to be setting your goals and checking things off the list. You know this. I was going to rhyme, but the only thing I could think of was not a pleasant word. So if you're not actually checking things off your list, if you're not accomplishing things as an ETJ, strategizing commander, then your commander is going to be upset. You're going to be upset. You're not going to be, as satisfied with your life. You're going to feel like an underachiever. And if you're an EFJ, you need to be doing unifying envoy type stuff. You need to be unifying. You need to be dealing with people and kind of serving them and supporting them, helping them get their needs taken care of and stuff. Obviously, with all of these, you can go to an overheated level where you just do it too much and you burn out. Like for EFJs, FJs in general, like when you just give, everybody takes, and then you're just like, I've got nothing left. And yet, you don't want to be underheated. You don't want to be like frozen or just exhausted. So you got to balance it with everything. Everything's a balance. But I guarantee that if you're not doing it, you're going to be just miserable. You're going to be depressed. So make sure that you find a way to do this stuff to fuel you and charge you and energize you based on your specific needs and your specific resource, like I talked about. Okay, so I really do hope this video helped, as always. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being on this journey to better yourself and, explore your own personality and other people's personalities. And let me know what resonated with you. Let me know what helped. And anything that works for you, for your personality type. I'm always collecting these different techniques and ideas and whatever it is. Okay, so keep up the lifelong questing. Good luck, have fun. Peace.